Hi. Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 4 of the 7-day transformational video series. Wow, I'm so excited, and I had so much joy recording this video, And for me, anytime I'm recording a video, it's just once. I don't edit because I mean let's let's be real, life is not perfect, so I don't expect to be perfect in front of you. Okay, so let's go on. Today we are going to talk about activating your plan. If you want to achieve a dream, you want to achieve something worthwhile in life, you need to have a plan. Have you heard the saying that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail? Okay, I try so hard to put this together. And so we need to have a plan if we want to become that woman that we have always been dreaming of. Or you see women doing something and you want to become that person. You have a dream, you want to become like Oprah Winfrey. One day I want to be interviewed by Oprah Winfrey. And also, Africa's number one global speaker, coach, and author. It's a big dream. Yes, my dream has to be big. That's why it's called a dream. So, but you have to get a plan. You have to have a plan, and that plan, I call it the roadmap to your dreams. So, do you have one? If you don't have, then listen up here. So, let's move on. Now, you need to create your roadmap. And the first thing that helped me some years back, like 7 years ago, when I lost my job, was creating a roadmap. And these 3 questions I'm sharing with you, they are questions that I heard when I was trying to figure out how to start my journey, because I said I was not going to look for a job, like how to start my entrepreneurial journey. And in the midst of crying and feeling disappointed that I've lost a job, these 3 questions came to me, and that's what I used to create my roadmap, or activated my plan that got me to where I am now and where I am growing, because I still have a long way to go. So the first thing is that you have to ask yourself, where are you now? Where are you now? Knowing where you are is very, very important. And this is the starting point of your transformation. Becoming aware, self-awareness of yourself, self-awareness of your current situation, your skills, your strength, your weaknesses, and your resources that is at your disposal that you can use now to get to where you are. So if you are going somewhere, you want to use an Uber or a Google Map, the first question you have to answer is, where are you now? Before they can give you a roadmap, where are you now? And then, where do you want to be? We'll talk about that one before you can get your roadmap. No. So you also need to identify 3 things that you are seeing around you, you are feeling around you, you are experiencing, that you are not happy about and you want to change it. Or you wish that in 2 years' time you will not be experiencing that same situation. So look in your life. What is it that you don't like? Where are you now? Assess your current situation. That is your starting point of transformation. Now, in this current situation, what do you desire? What are your desires, in terms of your spiritual growth, your career growth, your business growth, and all that? What do you desire? Write those things down. All these things I'm telling you, don't take them for granted, please. I've used this strategy to help a lot of people experience transformation, open up their mind to their possibilities, and it can happen to you too. So self-questions, ask yourself this question and be sincere to yourself. Don't try to come out clear and be perfect. No, anything that comes to you when you are answering this question, please go ahead and put it down. And also, what is stopping you? Look in your current situation. What do you think that you have allowed to stop you? Is it fear? Is it self-doubt? And why are you allowing those things to stop you? So this is the beginning of creating your roadmap to activating your plan to become that woman or to achieve your dreams. Now, the second thing is, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? So where are you now? Where do you want to be? Create your roadmap for you. Now, under this, where do you want to be? I want you to know where you want to be. Be so clear about it. Create the future in your mind before it happens. They said that creation happens twice. The first one is in the mind, and then before it becomes a reality. You have to know where you want to be in 5 years' time, in 2 years' time. The future is a picture of you. Your future is your picture of where you want to be, and you should have that picture in your mind. Don't look at your current situation where you are thinking about this, where you want to be, because your current situation, sometimes will be directly opposite to where you want to be. But you should know that you have the power. God put it in you to create that future that you want for yourself. In creating the future, your mind is your tool. That's what I'm saying. You have to use your mind. You have to visualize. You have to imagine. All these things, God gave it to us. As the man thinketh, so is he. So you can create your future by thinking about the kind of life that you want to experience. Oh my God, my time. So let's move on to, please make sure you get the gift and watch into detail everything about this particular topic. Now, the last thing that will help you to create your roadmap is that what do you have to do? And I tie these questions. There are 2 questions. I always do them one. What do you have to do, and who do you need? So if you know where you are now by doing all the things we have shared, you know where you want to be by creating that future, building that picture in your mind and desiring for it and all that. Now you have to know. You have to ask yourself, what do you have to do? Because you have a part to play. 100% of where your future, where you be, depends. It's on you. You have a part to play. So what do you have to do? Now, identify the steps you need to take to get you to your future. Step 1, I have to do this. Step 2, I have to get a coach. Step 3, I have to make sure that I manage my money well so that I can save enough to put into my business or my dream. Step 3, I have to make sure that I read a personal development book once in a month. Step 4, I have to make sure that I change my environment, because the people that are surrounded by me, they are always speaking negative things in my ears and all those things. I feel like I cannot do it. And then also identify your passion, what you love doing. So list those things, and when you list what you love doing, take 1 or 2 and start practicing it. Start putting it into you. Start doing it, even if you are doing it for free at the initial point. Start doing it and help people with it. Now, identify one skill that you have to learn that will help you to move to where you want to be. Very important. Identify that skill and start learning it immediately. When you see that, I'm using myself for an example. I want to become a public speaker. I want to speak more. I want to empower people. If you give me a stage and a microphone now, I will not finish. I will make sure I talk and I will inspire. And I'm not just talking, but people will be inspired and all that. And then go. So it means that you have the raw talent, a gift of speaking, but you need to go and polish it and know how you can become more impactful and powerful, and also be a professional in it that people can pay you for it. So go and learn that one. It might not be speaking, but there are so many skills out there that you have to learn to at least upgrade yourself, and start taking baby steps and grow from there. Start taking baby steps and grow from when you identify what you have to do. Start taking baby steps. Now, the thing is that don't write big things, write as you can do, and then start taking baby steps. One thing that helps me a lot, and I think a lot of people who have been able to, who work on goals can testify to this. Immediately you identify something that you have to do, straight away do it. Don't analyze. Don't ask do I have this? I don't have, don't sit down and think about it too long. Like Nike will say, just do it. Because the moment you start thinking every day, before you realize, you will not be able to achieve that thing. That is when, as soon as we start analyzing our current state of lack and impossibility and self-doubt, self becomes so real to us, then the thing will tell you that, oh, you don't have this, you cannot do this, you don't have this money, you don't, so many things. But start, whatever you have, just start with it. Okay, now set goals on the things that you have identified that you want to do. Now get a coach to help you, guide you through the things that you have identified. Don't do it on your own. Get a coach or a mentor to hold your hands, to guide you step by step, list by list, how you can be able to achieve the things that you have listed that you have to do to move you to where you want to be. This is the sweetness in the pudding of this video series. I'm telling you, let me know how this video has been helpful to you, and make sure you share it, and also try and get the gifts on top of the, click on the link to get access to the gift, because in there are more deep things that I've shared with you. Take care and God bless you. I'll see you in part 4. Take care. Bye bye.